Morning, everybody. It's Friday. As you can see, I'm at school. I have some work I need to do here today, so I thought I'd do a lesson from school. It's a short one today, so I won't keep you very long. If you would like to add a game or play a game with your family, that's fine. I've got a little bit of a lesson today, and that's it. So we've been talking about being honest with ourselves. We had a story yesterday about Blue Cat. I don't know if you remember that one. Nope, it wasn't. Yeah, it was about Blue Cat. And taking responsibility for our actions. So, admitting our mistakes is part of that, okay? It says, admit means to recognize as true. We've talked about recognizing as true our strengths and our weaknesses as positive actions for self-honesty. If you want to be honest with yourself, there is something else you should do, and that's admit your mistakes. All right? It's really hard for some people to do, but if you stop and think about it, everyone, adults and children alike, make mistakes. To admit that you make mistakes is to admit that you're human. So we all make mistakes and we know that, but to be able to admit and say that we did something wrong is the hard part of that, okay? And that's what we need to practice. Too many people spend their time and energy making up lies, blaming others, and making excuses when it would be much more simple to say, I've made a mistake. Then they could learn from that mistake and go on using positive actions to feel good about themselves and what they're doing. It also gives us a chance for forgiveness from ourselves and from others, which means to give up anger and resentment, or resentment means feeling angry with someone or being upset with them. We have a lot better chances of being happy and successful if we admit our mistakes and try to learn from them. All right? And that's what our lesson is today. So you just need to remember, when we do make mistakes, because we all do, it's best to admit that you did it, okay? And then you can move on from that. And the people, if it's affected someone else, hopefully they can forgive you and they can move on from it too. All right? And that's the positive action for today. Okay? So maybe you can think of a time that you made a mistake, and the feelings that you had when you made the mistake, and then maybe you admitted it, maybe you didn't, okay? And kind of talk to someone about that and how you feel about that. Or maybe they could too, because everyone makes mistakes, all right? And that's about it. So I hope you have a super awesome weekend. I'll shoot you a video on Monday. We'll just do a few more lessons here, and then next week is your last week of distance learning for school. So I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye, everybody.